Yeah, people said that I should watch part 2 and part 3, so we're gonna do that. I laughed so much on the first one, so I'm excited to see what else we can get in Finland after a cold shower. Stay tuned.
Hello again. Welcome back to Finland.
Hey!
In the last video, we experienced the many wonders of Finnish culture. Building a rally car, getting very intoxicated, tractor driving, dying of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying for pissing on the TV, dying from giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide with another car head-on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers an hour.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for gifting back.
Normal Finnish stuff. Last video we died a lot of times and made zero progress because every time I died I had to start over from the beginning.
Imagine playing hardcore in this game.
Trust me, this was a good idea. Today we're going to actually build up our rally car and, with some luck, win the rally. Death will not stop us, but it'll definitely get in the way.
On the TV, damn, so much.
Let us begin.
Oh.
We began back at home with the car ready for assembly. I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion and the car was built. To get the car running, I had to buy a few more things
that was a lot
the only vehicle
faster.
I had access to was the slow, not fun, very boring tractor. Normally getting to town would take it about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this.
Oh my god! What?
The train. Disabling permadeath was one of the best decisions
Oh
I've
my
ever made in my
God.
entire life. Because if I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently. I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered how to get home. Our best option was getting a ride from the guy in the green car. My cousin. Pena.
Fuck!
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka. Definitely someone I'd like to climb into a car with. Now, if you were being driven home by a raging alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea?
No.
Shortly after giving him the finger, he stomped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree, and we both died. Maybe swearing at him was not such a good idea, so this time I let him drive me home at a much more reasonable 60 kilometers an hour.
Nice.
But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an
Beautiful.
hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's sponsor, War Hunter.
Oh,
War Hunter.
God.
That's right, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever
I gotta
created.
say,
2,000 vehicles, tanks, aircraft, helicopters,
This is way too hilarious.
Oh no! Combined arms
I
warfare.
definitely
What does that
think he
even mean?
needed
I have no idea. It's
to
either multiple
disable
modes of combat
hardcore,
within the
though.
same battle space, or something to do with Siamese twins. Every single vehicle is detailed and
Like,
rolled down to the smallest
permadeath.
detail. Health bars? No. You fool. You idiot. You moron. Every component is deeply modded. Oh no, my tracks have been shot. Oh no, my turret can't rotate. Oh no. I'm dead. War Hunter, War Thunder offers the most immersive possible combat experience. And guess what? It's free. Play it now on PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, or any previous generation console. War Hunter, War Thunder spans over 100 years of vehicle warfare. Biplanes, gunships, whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14 Tomcat? Don't you worry, fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing about War Hunter, War Thunder, is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or
That
Xbox.
mouse thing
link
broke
description,
me,
and you'll
man.
get a bunch of free stuff, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much, much more. What are you waiting for? Download today and fly a $50 million jet directly into the ground.
Oh,
Anyway,
Jesus.
we were not in fact in an F-14 Tomcat, but in Penna's green car. I stopped at the side of the tractor and hopped out to survey the damage. To make a very long, painful story short, this tractor is a fucking bastard. The very next thing I did was disconnect the tractor from the trailer, which was a terrible mistake.
Oh no. Oh
Fetched the
no.
bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling. Yes! Now from here you'd think things would be easy, right? I could just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer and then drive off. Nope. First, I tried lifting the trailer with the fork loader. It didn't work.
Oh no.
Shit!
Oh
I
my
unflipped
god,
the
the
tractor
tractor went to the side.
And tried ramming it. It didn't work. Stop! No! Oh my god! Another 10 minutes of finagling with the bike, and the tractor was unflipped again.
When you gotta deal with this?
This time, I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around.
Oh god.
And the tractor flipped over again. No! Another flip of the tractor, and another attempt. I got the trailer completely flat
This
with the
is
help
so
of the tractor
funny
and
with
tried
the
bumping it with a beer
physics.
case to help get the wheels unstuck.
Bumping it with the
And this
fucking
happened.
beer case.
What? This was after 40 minutes of the same bullshit happening over and over. I'd get the trailer flat to the ground, it would spring itself back into position, and I'd be back at square one. I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home, saved the game, installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the crime. It turns out this was actually a great idea. When I picked up the trailer, it behaved normally. But when I let it go, it did this.
Oh my god. What the heck?
When I disconnected the trailer at the very beginning, it locked it into that orientation at that position, so when I tried to move it, it would force itself back. The
Oh
only way to unlock
man.
it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round, and stuck it to the tractor. Oh my god. It worked. Back home, it was time to continue building the Satsuma.
Imagine spending over an hour to get your tractor in the proper position and raging at this. Oh god, it sounds so funny to witness it and so infuriating to experience. I love that.
Which I'd managed to get running only for one of its pistons to commit die and fire itself out of the engine. I replaced the piston and head gasket, fired up the car again, and took her for another test drive.
Oh my god, what?
Well, shit. Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil is bad. I didn't know that the oil pan had a hole in it. All I had done was check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor.
Oh.
After fixing the oil pan and adding another bottle of motor oil, the car did indeed work just fine. The car worked, but my feeble little brain did not. To test the car, I decided against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the cap.
Oh my god! That
Being
can
a bit of an idiot
happen!
and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which, let me remind you, had a bunch of superheated steam underneath it.
Oh my god!
My eyes! Yep. I'm a fucking idiot. Now, the car could run, which is all great, but if I wanted to win the rally race in this thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tires, better wheels, a better engine, better exhaust, proper racing seats, nitrous, the list goes on. To get these upgrades, we would need money. Lots and lots of money. And me? Well, I was broke.
Money hour.
In my summer car, there are a lot of ways
issue.
of making money. Everything from chopping and delivering firewood, to putting ads in people's letterboxes, to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcoholic.
Nice.
One of the best jobs
Nice.
you can do is finding junk cars
Appreciate
by the side of
the-
the road and towing them back to the repair shop.
I
The first bit of junk
appreciate
I found
the
was this bucket
accuracy.
thing. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday.
Was it the day of the
rally would be on,
racing?
and cars
Oh
would be
my
flying down the
god.
dirt road every few minutes. That, however, was not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my, less than optimal driving.
Oh no!
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate. Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there and drove the rest of the way home on the dirt track, where every few minutes an idiot rally driver would smash into me at incredible speed. Back home, I sleep.
Ay, yeah.
Today was going to be good. Today was going to be productive. Today I was going to get the bat.
Get arrested.
Oh shit.
This
Yep.
is the police!
That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Yeah!
Well, shit.
The simulator is
Prison.
amazing.
Our stay here was for 10 days. May not seem so bad, especially considering we murdered someone, but 10 days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring in sleep, our stay here could be as low
Oh
as
my-
15-ish hours, real.
Oh my god! You gotta keep your game open for 20 hours to get out of prison. This really is a fucking real life simulator, man. This is a prison.
time, no abusing save states, just sitting here. Damn. Okay,
Damn.
time's up.
The realism
In
is
prison,
really crazy,
I
isn't
had
it?
hatched a devious plan. Robbery. Timo's. A simple establishment. The grocery store on one end and the pub on the other. The pub has this inside. Slot machine. Timo lost the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash. The plan was simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store.
Good plan.
The plan sounded good enough, and so, the heist was on. I loaded up the tractor and drove it into town in the dead of night. There, I found our victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside. Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So, with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader, and, I smashed open the window, attached the machine to the tractor, and yanked it out with ferocious anger. Yes. I took it to the sports field, laid it down on its front, pried off the back plate with a screwdriver, and began ransacking it for everything it had.
Wow.
Everything it had turned out to be 7,000 marks.
That's a
Not
lot.
bad. A celebration was in order. I popped over to Timo's and bought myself a pizza.
Perfect
For
heist.
2,700 marks.
What?
Somehow he knew I had broken his window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man. And this sent me completely over the edge. I stole back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place. These fucking bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing. And now they were taking what was
Basically nothing. Killing a guy on your tractor. Oh, that's the part that broke him? The fact that he got fined a part of the money that he stole? Not even all of it?
was rightfully mine. I drank more. I pissed more. I punched this guy in the head. I took the slot machine to the highway and placed it in the way of oncoming cars. I was here to tear down.
Oh my god, this is so good. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, it is, Nick.
Of oncoming cars. I was here to tear down society. Fuck it, the rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers?
Oh my god.
Well, shit. 153 days in...
154 days. I can't, man.
prison is a long time. About 230 hours of waiting that I, definitely waited for. It gave me time to think, to consider, to ponder. Was I on the right path? Was a life of crime really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build a car and win that goddamn rally. And in no time at all, I was out. Our first task was getting the car inspected. I wouldn't even be allowed to participate if the car wasn't road legal. So I had to make it road legal. To do that, I need more money. And no, I would not be partaking in any more crime duties. I was a new man. So my first money-making venture was illegally brewing sugar wine to sell.
I'm no longer doing illegal robberies. Oh. Now I'm gonna do illegal moonshine instead. Epic.
To the local alcoholic. You know, like a businessman. Firewood. First you chop it, then you deliver. 3,400 marks. Sewage. My uncle lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers an hour on the M31, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage.
Why is
The
this
sewage
game
truck
so
is very
good?
big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage. The tank is full. Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant. Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. We got cash. Upgrades. Rear wing. Very important. Gauge cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him home. Money. Green car driving.
Money.
Okay, listen, mate. I just need you to fuck off. Right now. Grandma wants groceries.
Oh, when you need to blow some steam, and your choice of blowing the steam is just putting back the mod to eat someone into space. Yes.
Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries. Drunk man, delivered home again. Sugar wine, sold to drunk man. Sewage. So much sewage. Dead moose on the highway. Wait a minute. This isn't Finland. Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo. I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries.
Oh
Man
my
insults
God,
employee
you
man,
kept-
a terrible wage.
You can pick strawberries in this game too?
Who are you looking at, you fucking dickhead? Shit! I forgot about Grandma's groceries. They've all gone off. Here you go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 liters of moldy milk. Yes, Grandma. That's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my money? Yes, Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay, finally. 74 marks. More sugar wine deliveries. Hey, look,
Poor
it's
Grandma.
Ken. I'll just stop to let him cross the intersection. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Getting
Dropping the
murdered
dishes,
several times.
slapping Is that a bee? And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Inspection. Will we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know?
This game is great.
Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver. And what do you know? We
I can't, like, legit inspection method right there.
You fucking dickhead. Do you know who I am? I need this car right now. You know what? I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
I fixed up everything Mr. Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix, got him to hit my car with his trusty screwdriver again, and what do you know? We passed. The repair shop owner Fleetari caught wind I had shat all over the inspection shop parking lot and rewarded me with a 50% discount and 10 bottles of the strongest booze in all of Finland.
Damn.
Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us. The car was working well, it was registered, and it had a few upgrades. The day was Saturday. I could
Let's
just tell
go.
big things were going to happen today. I drove up to the rally sign-up station.
He's gonna
and signed
crash,
up.
isn't he?
Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet. Shit. Satsuma was in fact drivable, but had been having a few issues with the suspension. Quite a few issues, in fact. Cornering was basically impossible, and when I hopped out of the car, it did this.
Damn.
I
That's
found that if I took a wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
what the fuck?
So, rally o'clock, it was. I drove to the start, this guy counted me down, and off I went. The race did not last long.
Off he goes and crashes in.
Oh, don't flip!
Oh, no, never mind. He flipped. He didn't crash. He
Attempt two.
flipped.
This time was even worse. No! Attempt 3. This time was even worse.
Even worse than that. How? Oh god. Oh.
Fuck! Attempt 4.
Alright, this
This
is
time I
it.
took things a little slower. Instead of barreling around the corners at over 100 kilometers an hour and flying off the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour, keeping all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any crashes. This strategy worked. I didn't even crash once throughout the entire track.
But you didn't win.
Just, after I finished.
Just stop.
Slow and steady does win the race, boys. Now let's see what we got.
Oh.
Dead last. Oh, right. Okay, I guess I'll, All hope wasn't lost. Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as stage 1, but in reverse.
Wait, what? What do you mean in reverse?
Surely tomorrow, I would redeem myself. I took the car back to the start of the rally and parked there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot. To get to the start of stage 2, I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake.
Oh no, there are road pulls! Oh my god! Bruh, this game. I can't. This is too good.
This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour.
Speed
Only
limit
15%
pay.
over. I'm sure the fine isn't that bad. Shit.
That
That
is
is
crazy.
a lot of money.
That is
I
a
didn't
lot
have
of
the money to pay
money.
the fine, so I just gave him the finger and fucked off. Anyway, I had a
Couldn't
job to
even-
do. Get a good
couldn't
time
even
on the
eat
second
through
stage
him.
and try my best to get out of last place. And before I knew it, the rally was on. On the straights, I got up to 100 kilometers an hour, and in the turns, I could manage just a bit below that. Of course, going at this speed with my flimsy little car,
Finland, baby!
mistakes were
Let's
bound to happen.
go!
We spun. But we could keep going. Then we flipped the car. What? But we could keep going. Then we launched it into a ditch.
Oh no! Oh!
The door was hanging off, but we could keep going. And then we hit a rock.
Oh no! Oh my god, this
We
poor
could not keep
car.
going. I was extremely close to the end, so I jumped out of the car and legged it all the way to the finish line.
Seriously?
I still had a bit of hope. Despite all the tumbling around in the car, we had driven fairly well, and so I checked our time. It, wasn't good. My time was so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard.
God.
A time so terrible that it sent me spiraling into a deep depression. I drank a case of beer, drove to Fleetari's, found the 10 bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out. And blacked out again. And blacked out again.
Oh my god.
And again. And again. And again. And then it was next week. During my bout of violent alcoholism, I found 9,000 marks of unpaid fines on the kitchen counter. Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines. So, I was in a lot of debt, the police would probably be at my door to throw me back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunk Man called at 2 a.m. asking for a ride home, I obliged. I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase. How much money? 5 million marks.
Wow.
If I could find that suitcase, that would be enough money to pay off my debts and build the rally car of my dreams.
Yo, it pays off to pick up drunk strangers. I see.
Did I really want to steal from this man? I had sworn off a life of crime. Yet here I was considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of pondering later, I concluded
3 seconds
money.
of pondering.
To find the briefcase, I would have to scour the entire map. Every little nook, every cranny. Oh, look, there it is.
Oh my god.
I threw it in the back of my car and drove home, having a minor accident on the way. Shit. Oh!
Broken windshield.
And oh my, that is a lot of money.
That's a lot of
Literally
money.
15,000 presses of E later, I was left with 1.5 million marks. Much less than the advertised 5 million, but hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something.
That's a lot of money.
For some upgrades. I bought the entire catalog.
Holy
the best suspension,
moly.
the best carburetor, nitrous, a new steering wheel, all the cool body panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power.
Damn.
And most importantly, a cool paint job. Gentlemen, the car was ready for round 2. I gave it a
pretty
good
cool,
test on the
not gonna
highway,
lie.
and of course, I got pulled over and fined 30,000 marks on the spot.
Of course.
Dickhead. The car was ready, but
Of
I needed
course.
some practice. So I took it to the dirt track and drove the route over and over. Every corner, every gear shift, each slight bump and bend. I even got rid of the stick shift and switched to paddles for speedier shifting. And a couple of hours of practice later, we were finally ready for competition.
Oh.
Saturday, the start of the rally.
Let's go.
Big things were about to happen. This dude counted me down, and off we went. The car was very fast. All the upgrades had turned it into an absolute weapon on the track. I shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that. Past the turn off to my house,
Let's
past
ignore
grandma's
the
house, over
tree.
the train tracks, and across the line.
Hey, he's
The pace
driving
felt
very
good,
well.
and checking the standings confirmed my suspicions. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
let's
That's
go.
right, fellas. First place. I was officially in the running to actually win the rally. All I had to do was have a similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the parking area and parked in the right spot and went back home. Tomorrow, I was gonna win. Back home, I sleep.
Is the sleep bad?
This sleep was a bit different. I was not woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside or even the
Oh
phone
no.
booth, but by a belligerent drunk man in my room with an axe.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Turns out he didn't appreciate me taking his money. Fair enough.
Oh my god!
Well, with him subdued, I went to finish the rally. Stage 2. This time I'd parked in the correct spot.
But he was
and
gonna
wouldn't be
get
incurring a
axed
time
to
penalty.
death.
I took the car to the start of the next stage, where I signed up, and before I knew it, the rally was on.
Damn. The badass music. Let's go. He's gonna
All
get
that
arrested,
practice had
isn't
paid
he?
off. I knew the corners. I knew the bumps. We flew over the train tracks, past Grandma's house, past the turn off to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop in the mansion with wasps in it, through the
Damn,
farmland,
he knows.
and before I knew
He
it,
knows the track
the race
so
was done.
well.
there it was. Oh yes, we had driven
He
pretty damn
won!
good, and we're 30 seconds ahead of second place.
How much money did I give him? Is the question.
I knew just how to celebrate. The fireworks back home. On the way back, I crossed the bridge. I'd crossed the bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
Oh my god! No way! What the no? Oh man! What the fuck? He killed his friend! That is such a tragic ending to this thing! What the fuck?
Thank you once again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. You can download them from the link in the description. Or you can go hunt.
He stole the money and made the guy with an axe himself. That's such a tragic ending to this. What the heck? It escalated really quick. Yeah.